Now what about President Donald Trump? What has he ever done?
Way more!
He has never done 4 years in the White House. How can an imperfect man with no experience in government and politics expect that he will be reelected in 2020? We are all imperfect, but not to the same allegations as President Donald Trump. He does not even care about the presidency. He tells us, I can't be doing that bad because I'm president and you're not. During the week, he is the president of my country, the United States of America. On the weekend, he flies out to Florida to be that people that the American people need. Really? Maybe the person the American people need if everybody could live like that. But we're all different. And we do our best. So in terms, do your best. If you're not doing your best, start doing your best. That goes for you too, at President Donald Trump. Do your best through resourcefulness found through continued work. And for all the hate, bigotry, lying, and sexual misconduct allegations, you're wrong. Shame on you. Be respectful, Mr. Trump. It's not about me respecting you or not respecting you. If I'm on a firing squad, I'm not going to answer. You're not going to change me. You are going to respect my privacy and the rights, as well as the rights of all people. Apologize to minorities as a whole, Donald Trump. It's about stopping the spread of hate. Stop the spread of hate. To everyone, do not hate. Now to comedy. When was the last time you were cleaning a bathroom and you picked up a piece of crap? For me, it was 2 weekends ago. I was cleaning the girls' bathroom after your shift at my job, and I was wearing gloves. Well, I picked up all the paper towels, and there was just one object out of sight underneath the lid. It was dark and hazy in this bathroom. It was a single. Well, I thought it was a Kit Kat bar or something. I picked it up and smushed it between my fingers. Then I thought in a moment of clarity, why is it so soft? And I slid it between my fingers and I thought, this is really soft. And it was a turd. Some girl completely missed the pool. I don't like poop. I don't have a sense of smell. It's like jumping off the side of a diving board and missing the water and landing on the concrete. At no point was this gross for me. I'm not into gross stuff. I just thought it was more funny than everything. I said, hey guys, a girl pooped on the floor. That's why everyone thought it was stinky. All the other guys were choking and coughing and because of the smell. And I volunteered from across the room to do the job. And I did the right thing. So, in my way, this is a comedic analogy to President Donald Trump. It doesn't matter if it's poop or not poop. If you offer to do the job and you have your gloves on, do the right thing. And get the job done. And have a laugh about it at the end of the day. And so far, President Trump is President Nuts. And I don't think you're allowed to be behaving nuts if you have a choice to be behaving nuts or not behaving nuts. Do your best and don't behave nuts. Speaking of nuts, I've had some crazy ex-girlfriends that were nuts. They were all kind of like cookies. Some were nuts. There's a whole ex-girlfriend cookies bit I've always wanted to perform, but maybe next time. It's just kind of cliche, but it's me and I made it, so I like it. I got the next one right here for you. Bear with me. Love, I've loved. I don't know about cliches. I've heard we can't choose who we love. Love is we is us. We can't choose who we love. I think I choose who I've loved. Maybe some people just aren't precocious as I am. No, that's not a medical condition. I just mean when I've loved because I wanted to. Anyone could take the easy way out. What did they say? Anyone could be a dad, but it takes a man to be a father. Does that relate? Public service messages, gotta love them. Advertisement, gotta love it. No kids for me, and it's not even a lucky thing. They're just not even coming out. That's not a joke or a pun, but I can see if you think it would be intended to be. That's kind of funny. I've been with some moms, they're great. Shout out to moms. But the thing about moms for me was, sure like they really tried to add another planet to the galaxy every time I was with them. I'm talking freaky stuff. Thank God for everything. IUDs are trendy, condoms are forever. I heard on my favorite viral video show on MTV, just swipe left. For those of you free of internet dating, I'm sure you've been single and you've been to a grocery store, you've endured the same scenario. The law of attraction applies, just don't be too nice and don't fall in love. Wear a condom. It's not just about being a dad. Protect yourself. I'm clean. Prevent the spread of disease. A single difference can change the whole game or your whole life. Wear a condom every time. Not because I did or I didn't, because you should. Abstinence isn't real in adult life. If you do, proper respect to you and your alternative lifestyle. That's for you. I'm saying the best looking girl in the world ain't worth playing Russian roulette with science. Or any kind of roulette. How many people out there missed Love Line with Dr. Drew? It was like a whole medical health analysis on the radio every night. People's problems, dirty laundry, and horror stories all out on the radio for everyone to hear. I saw Dr. Drew maybe had a cable news show. I hope he's doing well. That man's like a human sponge for people's problems and complaints. I wonder if every country has a Dr. Drew. Internationals, I love internationals. They're so nice. They want to be friends. They speak kindly. The only thing that's sad is that most of the time, they have to return to where they live. That's why I never know what's going on in their lives. Geography. It's a great subject, but it's a divider. It divides people's ability to feel. Feel in the sense of touch. Feel in the sense of touch. I'm not talking about touching your friends. I'm talking about the rise of catfish and fake online personalities with false identities. I think we've all emailed a bot in our life. Then there's some people that were not lucky enough to email a bot. They responded to a monster pretending to be someone else entirely. It's like putting a cheeseburger on a bear trap in Alaska. You're going to catch a bear. That's funny because we live here and it's not true, but it's a good analogy. Some of these people are needy. They desire something, but they possibly don't deserve whatever it is that they desire. After all, do we really know what we're doing here? Aren't we all just trying to do our best? I am. I live in Alaska. I have a good life. I've got some debts to pay off, but don't we all? And I'm working on it, like Steve Harvey. One way or another, I'd like to be the one who writes what's in my story. Especially if it's with Columbia, Miss Columbia. Catch me in La La Land in the moonlight. I live on the island of Anchorage. It's more of an island for me because I don't really venture outside of the city. I like cars, so I don't have one. I don't drive. I could change that. I took a bus ride and I went on an adventure with my dad in 2014. Something really bad happened to me. I think I'll stay here in the city. Geography, work, being busy, these things keep you apart sometimes. 2 years ago, the first girl I ever kissed was working in Seward. Seward is kind of like Alaska's Nipples in the summertime. It's a port city that shoots its milk of tourists into Alaska and Alaska's busy highways. Well, I don't like taking the highways too much. My best friend Jeff died in 2008 in a fatal car accident. But every day I carry on. My best friend Alexandra is from Germany. She lives there, and that geography and distance kind of keeps me from seeing her. I send positive messages when I can. Just like the first girl I ever kissed. One time, she sent me a postcard of two moose kissing when I lived in Florida. Man, that was a good day in the mail lobby. That was like pink clouds for real. When you're 22 and the first girl you ever kissed still cares about you a little somehow, I'd like to think that I've kept it that way now at 25. Keep it 100. I told the server at my work to keep it 100. He said, I don't know what that means. So I explained it to him. Should I have to really explain what that is? Just explain it to him. You keep it 100. You do your best. And honesty is huge. I see the Raiders are moving to Las Vegas. They definitely better keep it 100. Vegas has 2 pro franchises now, and 2 years ago they had 9. Prostitution is legal in Nevada. How can that be? How can an NFL team move to a city where you can buy sex service from another human? Shout out to Jim Rome Show. He talked about this and he said it best. I'm not a prostitute guy. I don't use prostitutes. I don't reject the reality. Raiders are moving. Things are happening. I saw a baby in a bar on TV this morning. You know what the experts could suggest the Raiders do right now? Sign Colin Kaepernick. That man is a good quarterback. Derek Carr is coming off an injury. Last year, they were playing players named Moore and McGloin when Carr went down. You think they could use a proven quarterback like Colin Kaepernick? I do. Colin Kaepernick doesn't need my support. I just love sports. And he's pretty good at sports. Dude went to college with the girl I made out with. I rendezvoused with her after an 18-year gap after preschool. I wonder if Spit's been swapped with Cap and I. That's gross. She spoke pretty highly of him from her University of Nevada Wolfpack days. Well, I ran into her at a bar I was at with a coworker. She called me out and said I was a player. Well, then she danced all up on me and made out with me, so who's really the player? No, I never had sex with her. This was during my dry spell, but I'll get into that more later. Go Tampa Bay Bucks. The only team stadium I've ever been in. I was on the Jumbotron in the University of South Florida versus Navy game last year. That was a cool moment for me, seeing my face on the big screen, dancing and cheering on my Bulls. When I'm old, I'll say, yeah, I used to be handsome. I know it because I saw my face on a 100-foot screen one time. You'll believe me, right? I hope so. I am handsome, and my skin's about as soft as the bottom of a devil ray. Go Tampa Rays. In St. Petersburg, Florida, the Rays played in an indoor dome. Did you see the dome in West Anchorage came down this winter? That was pretty bizarre. It was like the biggest deflation since Super Bowl 49. Super Bowl 51. All I can say is, wow. Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, 5-time champions. How did they do it? Resourcefulness found through continued work. That's what I think. The Patriots and Tom Brady are a dynasty that will never be topped even by the next superstar. Why? Tom Brady is a badass. He doesn't care what you think. He's got rings. And finally, the FBI helped him get his dirty laundry bag from Mexico. As if the Super Bowl MVP doesn't know where he put his jerseys. Come on, man. He needs that. It's like a stuffed animal's head from a hunt. 51 Super Bowls now. Tom Brady has 5 of those. Don't forget. Shout out to Eli Manning. He has 2. Peyton had 2, I think. Quarterbacks, they're important. Joe Flacco has 1. Don't you think Colin Kaepernick could too? How many NBA finals? Well, before I came, we found out there were 68 NBA finals. How many World Series? Well, we also found out there's 117 World Series. Shout out to the Chicago Cubs. They won their first ever World Series in 2016. Hashtag Chicago Cubs, world champions. That was a great moment. I was actually in Chicago at the airport when that was going down.
Oh, you bastard.
I met Mike Golick, who was rooting for the Indians. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew the Cubs were going to win, but I went to Florida and I watched it on TV. And when the Cubs won, wow, that was huge. So I found out there's been 117 World Series, and the Cubs just now have their first one. Oh yeah, and about the celebrities at the airport. They just really are like the Capital One commercials. You know, I had a whole bit on this last night, but I actually lost the text. And on top of my head, it was something like, you know, the celebrities in the airport, they're kind of like a beast in an unnatural environment. You know, you don't get too close to them. You know, don't make any sudden movements. And just know that they're just trying to get through the end of the day, just like you. So, I don't care about hockey or soccer, still, sorry. I don't care about golf, too. Terrence, thanks for being here and helping me out. You're a trusted friend.
Yep.
My mom is cool. She gave up her body and her fitness to have myself and my sister in the world. Thanks for the life. The greenhouse. I work at a greenhouse in the daytime. It's pretty cool. I'm happy, I'm comfortable. I speak Spanish at work. I carry baskets of flowers for